Onion, take 3!
Welcome to the Grace Down Podcast. I'm Jonas.
And I'm TNT Don. I might the explosive one. Let's crack into another one.
TNT, it's Friday. You know what that means.
You get off work tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do some quick hits for you, man. We're gonna round up the week with some news stories that weren't enough for a full podcast, but I thought were interesting.
Bet.
All right, so they're in Adelaide, Australia. A koala managed to ride inside the wheel arch of a car for 10 miles before it was discovered. And then, remarkably, it only suffered minor scratches in that thing. So that mother hit up in the wheel well and was like, yeah, I'm just going to ride with you.
You know what they call them in Australia?
Rats.
No, they call them drop bears. You ever heard that term?
Drop bears?
Yeah, drop bears.
Okay. Why's that?
Because they'll freaking drop out of a tree and they'll get all bear on you.
Fair. Jesus Christ.
They do. They're bears, man. They call koala bear for a reason.
I mean, you ain't wrong. It is technically a bear.
So watch out for drop bears.
Arcadia, California.
Arcadia.
A female peacock has been causing disruptions at a liquor store.
I'm sorry. Could you say that first sentence again?
A female peacock.
Okay. What did she do?
Causing disruptions at a liquor store, navigating through the shelves and startling customers.
Oh my God! I can't stop my brain sometimes. So keep going. I'm sorry. I'm done.
So it's just, I mean, it's wild, but I guess peacocks aren't uncommon in certain parts of California. But this one's deciding to terrorize a liquor store for some reason. So I thought that was interesting.
All right. Yeah. I mean,
What would you do if you're at the liquor store and a peacock was in there just trying to get you?
When I was in Florida, I lived in Florida for a little bit. You might not notice about me, but I lived in Florida a little bit. I did for 5 years.
I heard you lived in New York too.
I did. I lived there too as well, in Cleveland and other places. But I did encounter wild peacocks, not on a regular basis, but on more than one occasion. And yeah, they cause disruption. They don't fear humans because humans are like, oh my God, a beautiful creature. I should cherish it and protect it from anything and give it its space and just hold space for this freaking peacock. So they have no fear of humans. So they just walk around, do whatever the frick they want, dude. It's crazy. They're like real women.
Jesus. There's a park in Austin that has real peacocks in it that just wander around.
That's crazy.
So,
it's not their biome.
I got a joke for you.
Yeah.
Diddy, SBF, and Luigi Mangoni walk into prison.
Who's SBF?
Sam Bankman-Fried.
I don't
the
know
guy
who
from
that
the
is.
FTX crypto heist.
I don't know.
Crypto. So anyways.
I don't know what that is.
The guy who's in the same jail cell as Diddy.
Yeah, I heard about him.
Him, Diddy, and now Luigi Mangione, they're all in the same prison.
Are they all in the same prison?
They're all in the same prison.
That's actually amazing.
It wasn't a joke. It was just like a lead-in. Because obviously there's no punchline.
Oh, it's like this real news.
It's actually real news. Yeah, they all are living in the same prison in New York
now,
City.
I did see that people were making fun of that whole idea of him and Diddy sharing the same prison cell or whatever.
Right.
But I know that's not the case. And so this is just like a high profile prison?
I guess so, man.
Because it seems like a lot of high profile cases are going here.
Did you see that how they sent Luigi into the prison? There was 400 people walking him down the goddamn dock.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the pictures and
It
stuff.
was weird.
I'm telling you, man, the name Luigi has never been more Sigma than it ever has been currently. It's just it exudes power. If somebody causes problem with you in the street, you can just be like, don't make me get the Luigi out of the back of the car.
Damn.
You might get Luigi'd in here.
Yeah, I saw there was a picture.
Turn it into a verb.
Coming to Luigi.
Coming to Luigi all over your face.
You know, it's really funny because Luigi was a very beta name up until that.
It was.
Mario and Luigi, and he's always the bumbling, loser.
Yeah. So there's been an uptick in sales of the Luigi hat.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
dude, it's
brother.
going to be a Halloween present.
It's definitely going to be a Halloween costume.
So I saw there was a thing of a pizza shop in Brooklyn or something that had him dressed up as a patron saint, and it was hanging in the thing, and I'm like, this is insane. This man is a murderer.
Yeah, it's a little much.
Yeah,
it's a little much.
Drives me wild. So, New York.
On the same note, they ain't murdering my family. So
right, a man was digging in his yard. he stumbled across a complete mastodon jaw.
That's what's up.
So, like, yeah, he just called up the wildlife people, and they were like, hey, I found a mastodon jaw in my yard.
And then they're like, oh, so we're going to take over your yard because it's a historical land site now, and we're not going to pay you anything for it because that's how that shit usually goes now.
Yeah, they're all like, oh, now your house is a historical site.
Yeah.
You don't get anything, though.
It's crazy because one might think, like, if you found, like, a freaking dinosaur bone or something in your yard, like, oh, that's money right there, right? How much is a dinosaur bone worth? Yeah, that's funny.
You're like, worth.
We'll take the bone, thanks, but, yeah, here, nothing.
Yeah, so, Louisiana State University, LSU, in Baton Rouge, have developed a coating that allows eggs to maintain safe and edible for up to 7 weeks at room temperature.
Brother. So what kind of chemicals are they putting in this now, man?
I don't know, man, but that's weird.
How many more chemicals do you want to shove into the human body because it makes food last longer?
You know, all the ones that... Well, I did see they're finally taking... removing like red dye 7 or whatever from American food. Finally,
that's what's up, about time.
Yeah,
we do not need colored food. Well, hold on, we don't need colorized food. I don't need a Technicolor sandwich. All right,
Technicolors. I can have muted colors in my Fruit Loops, thanks.
Yeah. Now, if you can make a burger that tastes as good as a regular burger and it provides negative calories, now we're talking.
Yeah, if you
How
can
about
get
that?
0-calorie chicken wings.
Oh, brother.
You know, if I can eat cheese pizza all day and lose weight.
Exactly. I want Ozempic hot dogs.
Ozempic
I do. I want negative calories, bro. I want to eat a burger and lose weight. That's what I want. All right.
Yeah, I want to lose weight by eating.
We building freaking lasers and queen drones and the Diddy's out here with Luigi, and I can't get a freaking burger that cures obesity.
Fat. Why can't that burger eat my fat? Anyways, the final one I got. Erie, Pennsylvania.
Oh, jeez. I live there, too, by the way.
Yeah, that's a good place-ish.
It sucks.
Yeah. They found an alligator in Lake Erie.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Fresh water, so that
yeah, but it says that they the sighting led to immediate action by the authorities because it was a 4 to 6 foot alligator, and they are not normally there.
Yeah, that's true. True statement.
Yeah, so they
probably a pet that somebody was like, "Oh, I can't take care of you anymore."
That literally says experts and officials suspect this alligator was likely an exotic pet that was released into Lake Erie by an owner or unable or unwilling to care for it anymore.
Yep.
The theory is based on unusual nature of finding an alligator in such a northern location where the climate is not conducive for survival, especially during winter. So and I imagine if it would have been there through the winter, it probably would have died. It's cold-blooded. It would have got super cold. The water freezes. You know, it would have died.
Yeah, I've seen these people with these pet alligators. This is just insane. Like, I get it, like having a pet big cat. Okay,
like having a tiger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that's a little insane too. But I've seen like there's like a Russian dude who has like a pet puma or whatever. Constantly just plays with like a normal cat. You just have to get like bigger boxes for having more durable toys.
Yeah. You just gotta get a refrigerator box for it to hide in.
Yeah, and I mean like the cat is completely harmless. Alligators do not have that complexity of enough of a brain where I'm not convinced that it's just not gonna attack me.
And I feel like you saying tigers are completely harmless is wrong. Because all it takes is for them to get a little too handsy and you lose a goddamn hand.
Yeah, but if it's like, you've raised it since it was a cub.
Yeah, the Tiger Kings bit that girl's hand off. I'm never going to financially recover from this.
That's true. But, okay, so look, there are cases of that. But I feel like I've seen it where, like, a guy raised a bear from a cub, and now he can wrestle with the bear. A person has a cat in there, and they've like, oh, it's declawed and defanged or whatever. And it's like, it's not going to hurt you. Okay. Alligators do not have that complex enough of a brain where they're going to see you and not think food first. Like, I feel like they're movement based and like hunger based.
Yeah, they're like hungry and snapping the jaw.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like on a hair trigger.
And by the way, they didn't catch this alligator.
They didn't catch
They
it?
did not catch it. No confirmed.
So it's at large.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to die this winter. Like now. It's probably dead. It'll probably end up floating on the goddamn water dead, frozen.
Might float up next to somebody who's swimming in Lake Erie.
Erie Pa. Yeah. So, anyways, those were the quick hits, man. That's what we got this week.
That was a great amalgamation of stories, Jonas. I'm impressed.
Yeah, it was very very intuitive.
It's almost like you used an altered form of intelligence to compile that list.
Nope. All myself.
I mean, you were in an altered state of mind.
Yeah, I was drunk when I did it. That's all the time we have for today's episode. Please make sure to like and subscribe for Jonas.
I was going to say focus.
Oh, yeah.
TNT.
Oh, yeah.